my loves, welcome back. This time we'll be talking about tuning everything problem. You're happy with all of the parts of your song and the arrangement feels right. You're happy with all the sounds as well, but only when you listen to them in isolation. When you listen to everything together, the energy and power that you hear in the individual parts seems to get blurred or lost. You've done all of the EQing and production tricks to make space for the various parts in the mix, but it still isn't working. Sometimes there are musical factors rather than production ones that greatly affect whether or not a mix gels into a single cohesive sound. One of the most important and most overlooked musical consideration is tuning. Here are some tips for ensuring that all of the elements in your mix are in tune with each other. So this is the mistake that I made at the beginning of the production journey of mine. I would just not care about tuning. I would solely trust my ear. I have no idea where I got that confidence from, but I just know if it sounds good to my ear, it sounds good. I have to say most of the time it's fine. It's only when it gets to the nitty-gritty, really refined elements, then your ear, sometimes you just cannot trust them, especially if I'm tired. But hey, it's part of the journey, so it's okay. But for now, I'm mature up. I am way more aware to not make those mistakes again, and I'm really glad the book also talked about it. In summary, once you set the key, we are assuming that your song has a key. If your song is atonal, then, you know, do what you gotta do. But for the songs that clearly have a key center, aside from all the harmonic elements need to make sense, pay attention at the drums, because a lot of the time we just assume drum is pitchless. It's not true. The book also mentioned the exception is toms, which often are tuned both to each other and to the key of the song. But in electronic music, drum sounds are often generated via synthesis. Kick drums are often made from pure sine waves, for example, and in these cases, drums may actually have a clear audible pitch that should usually be tuned to the other instrument in the song. If you're using toms in your song, you probably don't want them all at the same pitch. So it might make sense to tune them in intervals that spell out the song's root chord. For example, a song in C minor might work well with a kick tuned to a C and toms tuned to an E flat and a G. C, E flat, and G, which means it's 1 flat, 3, and 5. It's important. Pay attention to those. So for this week, I made a short example. As usual, I try to make all example for each topic that we go through. I like to share something that I do, and I know a lot of people do as well, is to check all your samples if they are in tune as well. Again, set the key, figure out all the chord tones. Oh, I cannot speak tonight. Figure out all the chord tones, and then you're good to go. And just I cannot speak tonight. I apologize, you guys. It's almost 1 a.m. What am I doing with my life? But I love music, and this makes me really happy. Okay, sidetrack, shut up, back to subject. Right, so I use a lot of my own sample, as usual. That's how I like it. I tuned my voice to, I think I tuned it to the 3rd scale degree and the 6th a lot. Basically, I had all the chord notes down, and I was just playing them around on my push and see what kind of interesting melody that I come up with. Then I will make a little loop and then kind of evolve from that main idea. Shall we have a listen? So here we go. Apology, you guys, this is not a finished version. I am trying to upload this one, so I will show you guys again when I complete this song, but this is what I have so far, and I will explain along the way. Here we go. So there you go. Ending video is very awkward. I will see you next week. Bye. Seriously though, I hope you learned something. And I hope you have fun watching it. And I hope you feel less lonely. Because we're in this together. I mean, it's a Saturday night and I'm just making music. But I don't feel lonely though, because you guys understand this, that joy of making music from your dome. It's very fulfilling.